What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? My apologies about the time mix up. I thought I had scheduled this time for 3:30, and then when I hit the live button, I saw that I had scheduled it for 4:55 or something like that. And once I'm live, I can't change it. So I apologize if you are confused. If you are catching this in the replay and because you thought it started at a different time, again, my apologies. But we're gonna get this in so we can get to the Christmas party and the Christmas shenanigans. Because I have another Christmas party to go to tonight, so we on a tight schedule. But I hope everybody is having a great Saturday, a great day before Christmas. If you celebrate it, if you do not celebrate it, hey, it's just a nice little day off work, okay? Let's get ready to get into the things of the things of the things. Uh what's up, you guys? How you guys doing? Y'all see I got my Law Intellect shirt on. If Pam dropped down, she'll see me in my Law Intellect shirt. Okay. How is everybody doing today? Let me say hi to the people and then we're going to get started. What's up, Mia? Hey, Dee Dee. What's up, Shauna? Hey, Budget and Ways. Hey, Inspire. What's going on? I'm going to go ahead and get into this Christian Keys situation. And then when we get to the Christmas party at 4:00, at 4:30, then I'll give you guys all the other bells and whistles and updates and things like that. So, hey everybody, listen. Um, this information is coming exclusively from Make It Make Sense. For those of you who are not familiar with Make It Make Sense channel, y'all make sure y'all get over to Make It Make Sense. If I have a mod in the chat or when I have a mod in the chat, I'm going to ask them to drop his link. I meant to pin it to the top, but as soon as I can drop it, I'll get somebody to pin it. But you guys go over there. First of all, congratulations, Mims. He just hit 100K. So congratulations right here at the end of the year. You hit that goal. I know it was a goal you set for yourself. So congratulations. And he gave me permission to take it and come over here and share it with you guys. Okay. So we're going to talk about this Christian Keys situation. Now, I told y'all last Saturday when all you know what broke loose with this Christian Keys situation, I said I wasn't talking about this no more until he put a name on it. Right. So we're going to go back on that a little bit. He still has not put a name on it. However, some new information has come out. Now, it's all what I'm giving you guys is information that is all allegedly. I need to put my allegedly sign up because this is all information that is allegedly, but it is coming from a reliable source. Can I put it that way? I'm gonna see if Pam tell me not to say that. I'm gonna ask Pam if I can say that. It is all allegedly. It is all allegedly. Okay. But this is information that a source shared with Mims, and he told me that I could share it. So let's get into these things. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, you're not familiar. Christian Keys is an actor. We know him. He's been on a variety of shows. He's sort of a C-B-list actor in Black Hollywood. No disrespect. We just got to put things in perspective for the conversation, right? No disrespect, Mr. Keys. But he's a Black Hollywood actor, right? And he's probably a C-list Black Hollywood actor. Most recently, I know he was on All Rise, and he is also on All the Queen's Men. Now, not allegedly, he is an executive producer on All the Queen's Men, and All the Queen's Men is allegedly based off of a novel that he wrote, which is probably why, again, he's an executive producer. He also stars in the show. I don't watch All the Queen's Men, and I know y'all tried to get me to watch All the Queen's Men. Baby, I watched one episode, and I said, what in the Tubi is this? Now, I love my girl, Eva. I've been rocking with Eva since America's Next Top Model, but baby, I couldn't do it. So that's why I never got no reviews from me, because I watched one episode and I said I cannot. I cannot. But with that being said, last week, Christian Keys decided to come down to Al Gore's Good Internet and tell us that he has been harassed in Hollywood by a big-time Hollywood executive. The clues that he gave us was that the person was a billionaire with a B, that the person was a man, and that this happened a while ago. He also said that he had, well, it happened ongoing, but it started a while ago. He also let us know that he had this person on tape. He said he has been, after the first incident, that he has been recording this person, and that he has multiple recordings of this person making indecent proposals. He did give us a few examples, and I ain't gonna go into all of that. If you want to know it, it is all over the internet. I linked it on my video I did last Saturday. I mean, I shared it on my community wall last Saturday, but it is all over the internet. It's about an hour-long video. Y'all can go watch it, okay? Y'all can go watch it, okay? So immediately, the internet detectives started putting 1 + 1 and coming up with all sorts of equations. And we have heard a variety of names, and we know that one name has risen to the top. Because when you put a B on something, listen, it ain't too many Black male Hollywood execs that have a B that are part of the 3 comma club. It's just not too many. It's not too many. So we all know the name that kept rising to the top over and over and over again, right? With that being said, earlier this week, somebody said, well, Christian Keys has exonerated TP. I'm not going to say his name. Y'all know who his name is. He has exonerated TP because he liked a tweet where somebody said, well, it can't be TP. We know TP didn't do it. And allegedly Christian Keys liked that tweet. And so, of course, the internet detectives decided that exonerated TP. Right? Okay. Well, Christian Keys came back down here and said, I ain't exonerated nobody. He said, I don't know what y'all talking about. I have not exonerated anybody. I have not taken anybody's name off the list. Now, that's what he said. He said, I have not taken anybody's name off of the list. I'm sorry. He also posted this message. I'm going to put the message up here on the board. He also posted this message where he said, some of these negative and ignorant comments are the exact reason that men, especially Black men, don't talk about this kind of stuff. I pray that the people making the comments never have to experience anything like this. And y'all have said his name in the comments, which is crazy because that's how many people know what's going on. Trying to find the strength to finish this race. So I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Christian. That doesn't mean how many people know about this person's alleged behavior. What that means is you gave us a lot of clues that only lead in one direction because it ain't too many Black billionaires in Hollywood. I mean, let's just call a thing a thing. Now, if you had said millionaire, that probably would leave the door wide open for a lot of different people. A millionaire would leave the door wide open, but billionaire, sir, and then you said male billionaire. So 2 particular names keep coming up. TP and BJ. Ooh, that don't sound good. I shouldn't be saying BJ. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Those 2 names keep coming up. So again, you're telling us that we, the Internet Detective Agency, have come up with the right name. I'm right back where I started with, and that's why I haven't talked about it. Honestly, y'all, that's why I really haven't been talking about this because I'm like, listen, until you put a name on it, I really had nothing to say. I'm not going to play this game. The only reason why I'm bringing y'all this information is because it came from an exclusive source and it's connected some dots. Now, I'm going to just go and say the name. Bob Johnson. BJ is Bob Johnson. So, and y'all know Bob Johnson was, I mean, not Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson. Yeah, Bob Johnson's name came up. he used to own was it BET he used to own, y'all? Wasn't that Bob Johnson used to own BET? Anyway, so he used to own the Bobcats down in Charlotte, the Charlotte Bobcats. So anyway, a person that I know very well, a person that I know, and when I say very well, let me put that in context. A person that I know well enough that I know that they are connected in celebrity circles. Let me say that. I know they are connected in celebrity circles. I know they are connected. I'm going to say that one more time. I know that they are connected in celebrity circles. They were with my bushes, listening to my commentary. They sent me a text message, so they got my phone number. That let you know that we familiar because they got my actual phone number. They sent me a text message. And what they said in the text, I can't tell y'all the first part of what they said because I ain't about to go to jail for nobody. I ain't being sued. Well, not go to jail, but I ain't trying to be sued, okay? I can't tell you the first part of what they said. But the second part of what they said was, because I said, well, if that's the case, I don't understand this strategy. Like, why would you come down, leave all these breadcrumbs? Either they're gonna sue this person or they not gonna sue this person. I mean, what is it? Either they're gonna tell us who it is or they not. Like, I don't appreciate this game he's playing. And the response to me was, I understand his strategy. Because this is somebody who knows people that are in his circle, right? I understand his strategy. And they also said, be on the lookout very soon. Right? So I said, oh, so that mean that he about to drop the name pretty soon? And they said, be on the lookout very soon. I said, okay. Again, I ain't bring that to y'all because that really ain't give me nothing either. You see what I'm saying? So yesterday, Mims, he does a live. And again, I'm going to put his link in the chat. If you are not already subscribed to Mims, y'all make sure y'all get over to Mims stands for Make It Make Sense. So if you type in Make It Make Sense, his channel pops up right up. But I will put the link. I will drop the link if you guys don't have it already. I will drop the link. Exactly, DD. That's why I ain't bringing it to y'all. See, I don't bring y'all everything that comes to me. I don't bring, listen, I'm a small YouTuber and people reach out to me with stuff. So I can only imagine what the big YouTubers get, but I don't bring everything that come to me. What's up, Miss T? Miss T, you gotta come back when we're doing our Christmas party at 4:30. You gotta come back. We're gonna have a good time. So Mims does a live yesterday. And Mims, again, I know Mims. Me and Mims talk on the phone on a regular basis. I know Mims. Somebody reached out to Mims that knows things. Okay, again, I can't say too much. Mims did not tell me more than what he told his subscribers, but I can read between lines very well. So this information came from a very reliable source. Mims would not have run down here to tell us if he did not feel like it was reliable. That's just the truth. He would not have run down here if he did not think it was reliable. So what he said was that Christian was excited to get back to filming because, they just came off this strike. People, money was looking funny right before the holidays, yada, 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 yada. I don't know. It might be the same person that emailed Lovely T. I haven't listened to Lovely T's video yet, so I can't say, but it might be the same person. Because again, these people do that as well. They'll reach out to multiple bloggers, YouTubers, or what have you, and see who kind of, where that goes. So here's how allegedly it went down. Allegedly. Because a lot of people said, well, it couldn't be TP because Christian is working for him. They're working on All the Queen's Men together. He's an executive producer. He's on the show. It's a TP production. It's on BET. There's too many connections there for him to burn that bridge. Why would he put TP out like that if he's got all these connections in his job and all of that? Like, why would he take that chance, right? Well, allegedly, they came back to film and they got ready to get started filming for the new season of All the Queen's Men, which, hey, Thais, what's my love? Which they are filming for the new season of All the Queen's Men. And allegedly, Christian feels like he's being pushed out. His contract negotiations ain't going well. I guess to renew the contract or for the new season or however, I don't have the details on the date of the contracts and stuff like that. But allegedly he feels like something funny is going on down to the BET as it relates to All the Queen's Men, his executive producer title / paycheck, and he feels like he's being pushed out. Now, according to this source, this started about 2 weeks ago. And Christian felt like something, some funny business was going on, right? Allegedly. And last week, after this whole firestorm on Saturday, TP was supposed to, I don't know why I keep saying TP. We know who I'm talking about, right? But TP was supposed to direct Christian this week, right? Because he's still one of the directors of the show. So he was supposed to direct him this week and supposed to do some scenes together. TP ain't show up. The assistant director filmed the scenes. Now, here's the thing. If this was your leverage that you was using to try to get a fair contract, I'm not saying that's what had happened. We just playing in the world of what if and allegedly right now. We're frolicking in the field of what if and allegedly. If your goal was to get TylerPerry, I done said his name now. Your goal was to get old TP to come back to the table and negotiate or renegotiate, or you felt like you weren't being compensated fairly or you were being pushed out, I don't think this was the way to do it. Because here's the thing. There's a couple of reasons why TP might not have shown up this week. Because let me tell you something. Let's walk down the road of it's not him. Let's walk down the road of it ain't TP. You haven't done anything to stop the floodgate of people coming for him. You haven't done anything to say, look, y'all, TP is my man. Y'all know we worked together on multiple projects. It's not him. So the fact that you haven't come down to clear him when that is everybody's obvious choice, it's all over the blogs and all over everything, then clearly that's what you wanted us to believe. You absolutely wanted us to believe it was him. That's what you, whether it's him or not, none of us know. But that's clearly what you wanted us to believe. If I'm TP, I don't show up either. Why the hell would I show up? Because I'm going to be honest with you. If I show up, I'm going to jail. Because if I didn't do anything to you, and you have created this firestorm, which has all eyes on me, all fingers pointed at me in my direction, knowing that I already deal with the rumors and the things that people say about me over here anyway. And if it's not me, if I see you, it's on site. It's on site. What's up, Patches Boo? Hey, my love. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why TP wouldn't show up to work with you. So you can further say, oh, he touched me. Oh, he did this. Oh, look how he looked at me. Oh, he's retaliating against me. Like, it would open the door. I'm pretty sure that his attorneys told him, don't you show up down on that set. Don't you show up. Don't you take your ass down. If I was his attorney, I would tell him, don't you take your ass down. Until he either comes down here and clears your name, or he comes down here with whatever demands he wants to make. But don't you go down there. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, Pam. And I personally, this is just me, y'all. I personally do not understand what I still don't understand his end game. I still don't understand his end game. Because here's the thing. If you wanted to renegotiate your contract or it was about money, and you legitimately do have these audio recordings of this man doing these things, take your ass down to his office. Say, look, we need to meet. Me and you by ourselves, alone. It would be in your best interest. Because if he did these things to you, he know he did them. He might not know you have recordings until you tell him you have recordings. I mean, if you're going to go down, if we're going to walk down that road, let's walk down that road. You see what I'm saying? If we walking, let's walk. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not saying, because, you know, I ain't about to come down here and say, I believe that it's him, her, who, or whatever. Until he put the name on it, I don't have no opinion. But I'm just saying, let's walk down the road of what is. We frolicking in the field of what is and allegedly, right? We're frolicking in the field of what is and allegedly. If it was him, because somebody just said, I think it was Patches. I don't know if it wasn't Patches, my bad. Somebody just said TP ain't came down here to deny it either, and he hasn't. TB has not acknowledged it. He has ignored it. He has put nothing on it. Nothing. Again, you would have to talk to an attorney about the strategy, or the Olivia Pope, to talk about the strategy on that, because I can't speak to that strategy, because you really only have two choices. You can either address it and deny it, or you can ignore it. If I were him, I probably would ignore it. I probably would have ignored it too. There are certain states where you need both parties' consent to record them. Unknowingly, Christian could be violating the law. He could be. I would not come to the court of public opinion either. Yeah, I probably wouldn't if I were. And I'm going to tell you why. Because honestly, mainstream media really hasn't picked this story up. Honestly. I mean, it's the blogs, it's YouTube, it's, like, and I haven't checked every single website, so I can't say that nobody has picked it up. But I don't think it's it was a 24-hour news cycle thing. You know what I mean? It was a 24-hour news cycle situation. So I probably wouldn't have addressed either. Like, my suggestion to my client would be, let's wait and see if you put a name on it. If you put, because the fact that he hasn't mentioned your name, it almost would sound like a hit dog will holler, right? If you come down here and you say something when he has never said your name, it could almost come off as a hit dog will holler. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't have suggested that he say anything, honestly, to be honest. If it is TP, then he liked the advances. He's been in bed, no pun intended, with him for nearly 2 decades now. Some people might say that too. Yeah. So just to do a quick recap, based on the information that was shared between my source and what Make It Make Sense said, someone within that's close to the situation has said that Christian has been working well with TP up until recently. There's been some unhappiness with the contract negotiation as it relates to all the Queen's men. And you can kind of surmise the best that maybe you think that he's using this as a contract negotiation. Maybe it was the last straw for him. Maybe he's been trying to push through it, because he did say in that hour-long video that he didn't want to be blackballed because he still wanted to work, and he knew that this person had the power to blackball him, and yada 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 yada. So, betting on the fact that Christian is not well known, yeah. I mean, the reality, that's like, again, if I'm his Olivia Pope, if I'm TP's Olivia Pope, we ain't talking about it. But really, B, do you think TP did anything appropriate based on what you know? I don't know. I really don't. I honestly don't. Like I told y'all yesterday, I don't put anybody on the pedestal. I don't say what anybody will or will not do, but I honestly do not know. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've heard the same things that you guys, I've heard the same things about him being gay, but I've never heard anything about him acting inappropriately. But that doesn't mean that don't mean nothing either. So There was a lawsuit, copyright of the show. Right. I saw that. There was a lawsuit. There's a guy that is trying to sue saying that that's his manuscript. There is a copyright. But that guy's and Mims spoke on that. But this guy has filed that lawsuit 3 different times. That doesn't mean it's not true. I'm just saying I don't think I don't think they're really afraid of that lawsuit. It's been filed 3 times and it keeps getting thrown out. So I don't think that BET or TP, I don't think they're worried about that lawsuit, to be honest. So yeah, and that's the thing, Just P. It will have to see if people come out. I will say it's been a week and I haven't heard anybody else say anything. Have y'all? I mean, it may be out there and I haven't seen it, but it's been a week to the day. It was last Saturday. I haven't heard anybody come out and say, yeah, it happened to me. Yeah, I know who he's talking about. I mean, I've heard other people talking riddles. Just Claudia Jordan came down and she spoke about a friend who a director pushed up on her friend. Drew Sidor talked about, the predatory practices in Hollywood. But again, none of that is new information. Like, you telling me that there are predators in Hollywood is like telling me that there's a water down to the Safeway. That's a grocery store for people who don't know what Safeway is. That don't mean nothing to me. Oh, it's water. Okay, cool. I'll go get me some water. Like, telling me that people in Hollywood are predatory, that doesn't mean anything. We know that has been the casting couch is a thing, and it has been a thing, and it's been a thing for men and for women. What was that show that came out on was it Netflix or HBO or something? It came out back while we were quarantined, called Hollywood. It was called Hollywood, and they dealt with the exploitation of men on the casting couch. And male actors who had to pretend to be whatever, to do whatever, to get whatever. So that was, and the setting of that was like the 1950s. So the reality is the casting couch is real. I'm in agreement. Really should remain neutral until facts are presented and confirmed. Absolutely. And I am. Until there's a name. Now, when they put a name on it, y'all know I'm going to hit that button as fast as I can get to my computer when they put a name on it. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I ain't holding my breath that there is going to be a name. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. I'm not holding my breath that there's going to be a name. Wasn't it Claudia who said he told her about all of these happenings with whomever? Yeah, Claudia, Funky Neva made comments. Different people have spoken on it. And again, until there's a name, that's why like I said, the only reason why I'm bringing this to y'all is because it seemed like it was some new information that'll help connect some dots, maybe for motive, yada, yada, yada. But again, until there's a name, I ain't got a whole lot to say. At the budget say at this point, I don't even care no more. Hollywood, I think Ryan Murphy did that show, another gay writer, producer, creator. Yeah, I think Ryan Murphy did do it. Yep. Kim said this is the most attention Christian got in his career. Well, that's true too. When the check clears, there will be no name. Yeah, I ain't holding my breath that we're ever going to get a name. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. I ain't holding my breath on that. All right, you guys, please hit that like button if you're new here, or please subscribe to the channel. Meet me back here in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, we are going to have our Christmas party. We're going to play some games. You'll have an opportunity to win ReallyBTV's money. I've been doing the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway for my members, but here's an opportunity for everybody to win some games. And I have a new program that we're going to use. We've been doing Kahoot, but I got something new for y'all this year. Hopefully it'll work out, because the biggest thing with Kahoot was that there were delays with Kahoot. With this one, hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll be better, and it'll work out, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and then I'll be back at 4:30. 4:30. Sorry about the time mix up on this video. I hope everybody catches it in the replay. Okay? Talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.